Hey YouTube, Kiriyama Sparta here. Just thought I'd kind of continue the game collection. I'm still working on the PS2 ones, but until then I thought I'd show you some of the games I don't actually have up on the shelf. Mainly because I don't really use the consoles that much. So first up I thought I'd do my Wii collection. It's not as big as my other ones obviously, but you know, the Wii collection is pretty much down to what I really like and what's Wii exclusive. So yeah, with that I guess we'll get started. So first off we got House of the Dead, the 2 and 3 pack. If you combine this with the, I believe they're called the Pro Aim. I had the Pro Aim, oh, well I still do. They're the Pro Aim attachment, gun attachments for the Wiimotes. Super fun. Makes the game way better. I mean, it's House of the Dead. I mean, you're killing zombies, but with like a really good gun. I like it. It's a good one. You know, if you're drunk, get drunk and play that one. Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. It was all right. I didn't mind it. You know, the Zelda games are kind of getting samey, so there's that. But I still really enjoyed that one. I wasn't as much of a fan of the new one, but yeah. Mad World. Really fun, really violent. The whole point of the game is to just kill people in the most brutal ways imaginable. So of course, you know, put it on the Wii. Makes sense to me. Then we got Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I'd like to say it's my favorite Metroid Prime, but that's still probably the first one. It's easily the second best one. It's, you know, for a while I thought keyboard and mouse was the ultimate way to play a first-person shooter, and it still is to a point, but they really got close here with the Wiimote. The Wiimote in this game works amazingly, and it was before even the Wii Motion Plus, so, you know, that's not too bad. Then we got Muramasa, sorry. Muramasa the Demon Blade. Really fun game. It's got the same kind of creative team. I don't know if it's the same developers. I think it is. As the people who made Grimoire and Odin Sphere on PS2. So you're looking at really high-res game sprites. The game is just beautiful. It's really fun to play. It's a really good hack and slash. It's got a really sweet mechanic with swapping out weapons, and your weapons can break, which I generally hate in games, but not so much in that one. Not too bad. If you see it, definitely pick it up. There's not too many really fun action games like that on the Wii. Next up, we got No More Heroes. Of course, big Suda51 fan. It's just awesome. You're an assassin with a lightsaber. You know you're going in for something good there. So, of course, it warranted a sequel, and love it just as much. Really great game. Definitely check it out if you got the chance. Next up we have Okami. Now, I never had it on PS2, so I only played it on this, and I really did enjoy it until, well, I still do. It's just I went to a friend's house, and he had this on PS2, and we played it, and it ran like so much better on the PS2. I don't know why this port, it just feels, something feels off with this one ever since I did that. I don't know. It's still a really great game. I mean, if you only have a Wii, definitely pick it up. Then we got Phantom Brave. We Meet Again? Till We Meet Again? No, Phantom Brave, We Meet Again. It's an NIS America tactic RPG, so just in love with it. This game's amazing. Way too much fun to be had with it. Out of all of NIS America's kind of tactic RPGs, Phantom Brave's definitely one of my favorites. I just like the whole system. If you've played Disgaea and you've played Makai Kingdom and that, you know that there's a whole big difference between them and the others. Then we have Rayman Raving Rabbids, the first one. Of course, I just picked it up when I first got my Wii, mainly because I just needed like a fun party game, and this is exactly what that is. It's a fun party game. You're gonna have to do stupid things with your Wiimote, not to the extent of like WarioWare, but you know, still pretty good. And of course we got Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition. I've bought this game way too many times, but honestly my favorite edition of this is the Wii version. Because you can pre-aim in this one. Your cursor, as long as you're pointing your Wiimote at the screen, as soon as you draw your weapon, you immediately go where you're pointing. So it actually makes the game a bit easier compared to the other ones, because it's still kind of built around you just aiming immediately the one direction and then you have to move towards them, but really good. I mean, it's Resident Evil 4. You know what you're getting. You get an amazing game. Then we have Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Resident Evil's take pretty much on House of the Dead. It's an on-rails first-person shooter, and it's pretty fun. Don't mind it. Then we have Sakura Wars So Long My Love. I had no idea what the heck this was. All I saw, it was coming out by good old NIS America there. So of course I had to pick it up, because I love NIS America. They're probably my favorite game developer. Even though I don't think they develop everything. They do bring a lot of stuff over, but... yeah, I'm rambling, but they're an amazing company. This is a super, super amazing RPG. I love it. It's really fun to play. It's really fun to use. It is out on PS2 as well. I don't know... oh, I'm assuming it's just as good as the same game, but this game also incorporates a lot of kind of motion controls into it during certain points, so I don't know if they did something similar with the PS2 and like analog sticks, but really great. Definitely pick it up if you see it. And then we have Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Now, I'm a huge Silent Hill nerd. Like, I love the Silent Hill series. And I don't know, I wanted, like, this one's like probably my third favorite Silent Hill. I was seriously blown away. I really love this game. I love the atmosphere. I love how the Wiimote's your cell phone and you get your creepy calls from your daughter. The flashlight mechanic works well. Yes, it's true what they say. Every time you get into the other world, you don't fight anything. You can't fight anything. It's really just running. But you know what? It didn't bother me. It actually made things really intense. Even going through it again, I still really, really enjoyed it. And this thing got really, really good with me on the ending, because it makes you take a bunch of psychological tests during the game, and yeah, let's just say that the ending kind of was like, oh, that's kind of freaked me out. Next we got Sin and Punishment Star Successor. It's the sequel to Sin and Punishment, the Japanese-only N64 game. Although you can, it came out on Virtual Console and everyone was having a huge nerdgasm over it. And it's true, it's pretty fun. This one's exactly the same. I mean, it's really good, just better graphics. Yeah, pick it up. It's just fun. It's a fun game. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Nobody plays this. Nah, of course I had to pick this up. If you have a Wii or a GameCube or an N64, you have the Smash Brothers that came out with it. I mean, I don't know anyone who wouldn't. But yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's Super Smash Brothers. It's awesome. It's really good. Not my favorite one though. My favorite one's still probably Melee, but they shouldn't have cut out Roy. I'm just mad about that. Then we have Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. A lot of you might have missed this because, well, let's face it, not a lot of people still really use their Wii for fighting games. This was awesome. This was a great surprise. Of course, this was before Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and you know, I was really hankering for like a Capcom versus something, and then this came out, and it's awesome. I mean, you might be asking yourself, who is Tatsunoko? And I still am. I don't really know any of these characters. Although apparently they're the same people that did Samurai Pizza Cats. And originally, the Samurai Pizza Cats, or at least one of them, was going to be a playable character in this game. And the fact that they're not is seriously heartbreaking. If the Samurai Pizza Cats were in this game, oh, greatest fighting game of all time. I'd still be playing it. Oh, man. Then we have Trauma Center Second Opinion. I believe this is the remake. See what I did there? I put Wii in remake. Anyway, this is the remake of the first Trauma Center. Because I believe the DS got Trauma Center 2. So this is a remake of the first one. Of course, for the Wii, better graphics, and it's using the Wiimote. It's a surgery simulator. Like, you can cut someone open with the Wiimote, and then you can stitch them together. It's pretty fun, you know? Don't mind it at all. It's pretty good. Don't play it drunk. You'll lose the patient. I've lost a lot of patience. Then we got Trauma Center New Blood. I haven't played this one as much, but it's what you're getting. Same game, different... There's a story, but I never really paid attention. I was just playing it to do the surgery thing. I mean, that's what it was for. Then we have Wii Play. Yeah, I picked it up just because it came with another Wiimote. That was this big thing's gimmick. And I believe that's why it sold so well, is because it came with a Wiimote, and you're like, oh, another game. All these games are pretty terrible. I'm not a big fan of any of them, I don't think. I mean, it's alright. I mean, as far as little dinky party games go, if you have a kid, this is going to keep them entertained as all hell. But don't go expecting much from this. This is And I've got Wii Sports in here too, and Wii Sports is, you know, if you have a Wii, you should have gotten Wii Sports with it. If you didn't, I don't know what to say, man. You should get that. And then lastly, we have Zack and Wiki, Quest for Barbaro's Treasure. God. Pick a harder name to say. Anyway, this is a really imaginative game. Really actually just fun to play. Like, you feel good playing it. It incorporates the Wiimote into it very well. It's basically a point and click puzzle solving game, but they do it really well, and it works so good. Like I said, I was just surprised. Oh my god, it's just so much fun. If you have the chance, definitely pick it up. Just pick it up. It's fun. I guarantee you it's probably like $5 or $10 right now. Probably most of these are. So yeah, that was my Wii collection. I did have more, but I kind of got rid of them because I wasn't playing them. I mean, I don't really have it down to the games I consider are really good on the Wii. I haven't picked up anything of the newer ones. The only newer game that I can remember that I had that I got rid of was Metroid Prime Other M, and I got rid of it because it was a terrible, 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 terrible game. Not a big fan. But yeah, Wii games. Gotta love them. Anywho, this is Kiriyama Sparta. If you enjoyed the video, you know, give that like button a click, or, you know, the subscribe button, always appreciated. Yeah, I'll be back with my GameCube games pretty quick. Alright, have a good one, YouTube.